My collective, thank you so much for coming for this conversation today. Now, I don't normally get on camera to talk about my spiritual experiences, but I'm deciding to do that because I think that at least 14 years have come, and I think that I'm in a position that I have enough experience to start sharing with everybody. For those who are new, those who are already here, maybe there might be something I'll say that will, remind you of yourself, or encourage you, or give you an idea of what this is all about if you are totally new. Or like I said, it may resonate and you may relate, or you may learn, or you may reject. At least it will open you up to see somebody's perspective on the spiritual path. Now, the topic that I want to talk about is how my spirituality affected my love life, okay? My relationship. And I'm going to go through like 7 points here. And it's so important because people don't understand that when you become spiritual, your whole being is changed. I'm talking from physical sense of being to mental to soul level to everything about you, your aura, everything is changing. You basically go through like a death phase, but in a metaphysical way. So you're not the same person. So imagine if you're with someone already and then you start going through spiritual awakening. You're going to be a whole different vibrational match, and they're not going to be able to understand you. The process itself can be depressing, can be painful, can be mentally straining, draining on your physical body. Your whole energy levels are going to be going up and down and stuff, but that's not the topic that I want to talk about. I want to focus on how it affected me personally. All right? So, because I found out so much about myself, it took me to a place of healing, okay? And understanding my traumas, my triggers, my repetitive patterns when it comes to the type of men I was picking and why I was picking them. For instance, if my father didn't love me, my father wasn't there for me, I was looking for my dad in them, in their relationship. A man that would take care of me. But because of my spiritual awakening and starting to know who I am, as a Leo, I started to realize that I'm self-reliant. I am self-empowered. I am confident enough. I have all the talent and skills to go out there and make my own survival. I don't need to be underneath or rely on another person in a relationship to feel like I'm the woman or to feel that I'm loved. None of that, right? So when you get to know yourself and all of this, so if you're starting to understand yourself and knowing who you are and all that stuff, you're definitely a different person. Your desires will change. The things you do for fun is going to change because you start realizing that maybe you are not a vibrational match to maybe going to the drinking bar. You're not a drinker, so what are you doing there? What type of people are you going to attract? So in that relationship, that big mismatch is right there. And sometimes the partners that I pick felt insecure around me because I was so confident in myself. I have been so secure in myself. I know everything about myself and understand myself so much that it's intimidating to them. It makes them feel awkward. Some of them put themselves beneath me. Some of them don't know how to match up. Some of them end up competing with me. Some of them feel like I think I'm stuck up. Some of them feel like I think that I know better. Some of them cannot understand my intelligence. They can't have conversations with me anymore. So it really affected the type of man that I was going to be with, because if that man wasn't secured and confident in themselves, then they couldn't match up to my vibration. And I wasn't going to change and bow for anybody anymore. Once you are awakened and your third eye is waking and you know who you are, it is almost impossible for you to pretend because the whole point of third eye awakening is becoming a truthful person, a very authentic person. So lying to yourself is out the window. Pretending to fit in someone's world is out the window now. So compromising can be difficult and delicate unless it is in alignment with who you truly are. It causes a vibrational mismatch. So for me personally, there was another layer to it, because I awoke into the fact that I'm a healer, right? I awoke into the fact that I'm empathetic and I'm empath. So with all of these, besides my creative skills and artistic skills that already got so deepened because of my spiritual awakening, I was attracting people who needed help. I was attracting men that were suffering from confidence, men that were suffering from all that I am that they don't have. Do you understand? So this thing became a big issue, because now I also started to realize that my love language was to take care of people, because what? My Venus is in Cancer. Okay, so I will nurture you. I will treat you with unconditional love. I will try to make you feel at home and comfortable with me in whoever you are. And that became a problem, because then a man will start to get comfortable in their character. And if that is not a good trait, then we're stuck in a very toxic environment and toxic cycle, because I'm not going to force you to change. I'm going to nurture you and nicely talk to you as if I'll talk to my child, because that is the Venus energy. It's a mothering energy, and sometimes can come off domineering if it's not done properly. So I would make you step up. I will make you stand in your power. I will let you see who you are. I will show you your talents. I would do your whole charts. I will give you your whole rundown. And a lot of times the men will run because they can't fit up that standard. And it's like, either you come that way, and if you're not that person, then you're gonna have to transform and grow up, right? And that's the bottom line here. So my relationship got affected. I can't just go out with anybody. And on top of that, I'm not going to sleep with you, because I know that your sexual energy and my sexual energy is going to mix. And then I have to start understanding you on a soul level, to the point that I can blend with you. And then after a while, I won't be able to tell. You know what I mean? And if your energies are horrible, or if my bloodline is horrible, then we have a serious problem, because then it becomes a spiritual connection through the intercourse, right? So here you go. Let's say, for instance, you come from a bloodline of leadership, and then you end up with a bloodline of followers, and then it's like that vibrational match can become a problem. And that is some of the issues that I was dealing with. I just became totally unavailable to the average man. So then my dating circle is like this, and I can't go to certain places because I don't want to be around stupidity. I don't want to be around certain type of music, certain type of people. So it affected my whole social life, including my love life. And if you were coming to me, talking to me, and you sounded like you don't know what you were talking about, I immediately got bored. So my love life really got the biggest hit, all right, in my spiritual awakening. Because why? Because that person is the most intimate person in my life, and I'm on this vibration and they are on that level. So that was a problem. So it's not been easy. I've had to, divorce people. I've had to walk away and say no right out, just from them talking to me. I've said a lot of no's than yes now. I'm very selective. I'm just not gonna vibe with you if you're not there. If you're not there, and if you're not there, you have to understand, accept, integrate me in a way that you're not going to bring yourself down, or you're not going to try to compete with me. All of that stuff that comes with it. So it's an interesting thing. You want to look at the spiritual implications of that. Then when you start getting intimate with them, or even just loving them on a deeper level, here goes them appearing in your dream world. So everything they are doing behind the scenes, here you go, you see it, you dream it, you see it, you perceive it, you know. They can walk in and you can tell immediately that they went to sleep with someone, because your psychic abilities are all heightened. Their mannerism is changed. You can feel it. You have that inner knowing, you know, and then you dream and you see how they truly feel, and then you, let's say you talk to them and you try to reveal it, but you don't know how you're going to reveal it for them to not freak out and run from you. It becomes a very deep and complicated lifestyle to be in a relationship with a spiritually awoken woman like me. Okay, because there's nothing you're gonna do, feel, and hide from me. If I really want to know, I would know. All I have to do is ask myself before I go to sleep, dream. All I have to do is pull my tarot cards. All I have to do is just sit down, ask myself, and listen. That's how connected a spiritually awoken person is. Okay? And if they think they are not sure, they would go and call their spirit team. Ancestors will step in, because that's another level here. This relationship is not just about you anymore. Your whole angels, your ancestors, your spiritual team are involved. So if your partner is out of line, they would tell you this person is out of line, and they will give you instructions that you need to do this, that, or let them go. That they are not a vibrational match for you anymore. So yes, you are in charge, but you also have a spiritual team that are working with you on your spiritual path. Because don't forget that when you are awakened, you have awakened to your guardian angels, your special spiritual people that are with you on this life journey. So they are always in your vibe. So they'll show up and tell you, this person is doing this and that, and it's not ready for you, or you're doing this, or they'll start giving you guidance on your relationship. So it's different levels. So now you're not just dealing with your partner's family, their friends, their co-workers. You're also dealing with your spiritual team, advising you about your relationship. So the dynamic becomes bigger, a little bit more complex, but I feel like it's very freeing and very comforting to know the backside to everything. In my opinion, I wouldn't have gone through a spiritual awakening if I wasn't interested in knowing the truth about people, or getting to know people's true, authentic self and feelings for me. If not, I'll just go with what you say to me. But I want to know. That's why I'm psychic. That's why I'm spiritually awoken. So you best know that I will know, and I am okay with embracing the information that comes to me. See, like I was saying, your courage will change, your personal will is going to be on fire, and you got to have that extra confident partner, else they're going to run from you. You know, definitely. All right. So this is not one of those easy things, really, definitely. When you become spiritually awoke and you start to see behind the scenes, you may intimidate people without realizing your partner. You may be too honest and so blunt to the point that if your partner is not upright, they're really going to have a problem. You know, I really think that it puts you in a high level soulmate relationship. It puts you in a high level twin flame situation, because you would dream. For instance, who my true soulmate is was revealed to me in a dream. So now I don't have to date everybody, sleep with everybody to find the one I want, because I'm truly spiritually guided. I know exactly who it is. When the person show up, I know. A name will come, a face will come to you, and you'll be on the right path. So are you safe spiritually when it comes to relationships? I think you're more than safe, and you literally are getting a chance to stop all the chaff and go straight for the gold mine. So that's a perfect advantage for you. If you don't confuse yourself by reading and listening to the whole YouTube tarot community, you would be able to make a right choice, because you'll be directed to pick the right person, and your love life will be simple and straight to the point. As a spiritual woman with all this experience, I will study your numerology as my partner. I will study your astrology, and then I would compare those charts, and I would find where the differences are, where the incompatibilities are. And since it's a chosen soulmate for you, then there's always a way. It doesn't mean that a relationship is going to be perfect, but it means that there will be more understanding, clarity, and power that keeps you guys together because of the soul tie, because of the higher level things that you guys may be here to do together, or just sharing that love and nothing more, no agendas, right? So are you safe when you're spiritual to have relationships? You could go celibate for a long time. You're definitely safe, because one thing is real and one thing is true for me. I know who it is that was meant exactly for me. So I'm not going to go there looking for anybody. My life is simpler. I am safer. I am focused. I'm grounded. I'm not trying to appeal to the whole world on that level. I have one person. I know who they are. I'm not searching. I'm not confused. I'm not quick to give up, because that's my person. So we're going to work it out. Unless I get instructions that this person is gone astray and walk away because it's affecting you on a spiritual level, I'm a rather die person for this person. So that is the good part. And the bad part is when this person is starting to affect, or you are starting to affect the person in a way that is not helping them to be free, and it's not helping them to live in the highest good. Then maybe even your soulmate or chosen one can be exchanged or changed at some point. And you will know, because your whole spiritual team will make it clear to you when it's time to walk away. I don't know much about the twin flames, but as a soulmate journey, all I can say is that there's no runner chaser dynamic here. There's no I need you to grow kind of thing. There is two people that are ready to meet each other and complement each other in a way that clicks. The yin and yang, to me, is more of the soulmate, and I prefer that, in my opinion. So that is all that I have to say. It has really made my love life enriching. Very lonely most of the time, because I had to let someone go, or I have to let certain people go. But I also have quality, deepened emotions and feelings and relationships, and I love on not just one level, from the highest spiritual spectrum to the lowest lustful spectrum. And that is all okay to give to one person, because they are worth it. So if you are highly spiritual or you are walking, I feel like you're blessed, and your love life is going to change, and you're going to have the perfect match in your life. From my experience, you are in for a beautiful love life and a great treat. Okay, so that's all that I have to say, my collective. I just wanted to share my personal stuff with you guys. I really suffered in a mixed match, vibrational, competitive, low vibrational mismatch kind of thing, and I had to cut it out, and I did, and I feel free, and a higher vibrational relationship is in my life, and it is what is chosen. It is what the souls, both souls, have written the contract, and it's a beautiful thing. So I wish you well, and I hope and pray that you awaken and get the revelations to who you truly are supposed to be with, and your love lives become enriching, powerful, loving, and blissful. All right, thank you so much for being here. This is the Ghana, Goddess Oracle YouTube channel. Come back and see me. I will try to post as I can about some of my spiritual experiences. If you want to learn more, know more, get to know me more, I will try to give as much as I can that doesn't affect me. I also have to have my privacy and my decency whilst I still share my life in a professional way, encouraging way, and inspiring way. Alright, so love you guys so much for being here, and thank you. Alright, bye.